So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And he lines it! Adams is there to clear. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is? Well, Danielson! Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from...
And the finish! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
He's got the shot away! He scores! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Gavi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Valverde. Carvajal. Quality ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi. Gavi. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Great challenge, time to perfection. And here's Hullet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get rid. Spread out to the left. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chiellini. And it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be.
Valverde! He's missed, but not by that far.
Valverde certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Valverde. Mateus. Oh, he's found some space here. Eto'o. Davids. Chelsea upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're...
Shapes to shoot! He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Crosses it in. Nice. He does have an assist to his name.
The attendance for this match
Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mbappe touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Gavi. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's on his way! It's Eto'o!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And no, that was never going to make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back into the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Eto. Hullet. Eto. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Valverde. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's pulled back.
There will be 1 minute
Opts
added
to
time.
play it back. He's having a go. Magnificent. A finish right from the top draw. And that should do it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Rice picking up the Man of the Match award, and
Just
no
a quick
surprise
request
there.
today for everybody
Your
to
reflections
please
then, Jim?
kindly remove
I think we
any
just saw a
cars
team
on the road
winning
outside the
by
stadium.
playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And he's forced to go back. Out to the left it goes. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all...
And he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Nuno Mendes. Gavi. He's in plenty of space here. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine challenge. No way through. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Can he put it away? Goal, France! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Rice gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it again. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nuno Mendes. Denilson. And that's definitely not his best. 30 minutes gone. Van Dijk cuts it out. Rice. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. That's a nicely measured pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
David Villa! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's been intercepted. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And they've got a throw. David Villa. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha, he's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Platini. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, it's come loose. Now, who's going to be first to this? And the return pass. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. France with the corner. They're first. Oh, smashing header! Gets his head to it! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
France find a position of real strength now. And he was alert to it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe goes in for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France are at the peak. And the shot! Rafinha with the short one. Chance to shoot now. Danielson! No mistake! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. 4 added minutes on the board. Valverde, Costa Curta, and that will be the final act. Inter Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Oh, shapes to shoot! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Adams cuts it out. Good spot, he's seen the run. And they're quick to get it back. Inter Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
João Cancelo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge. Rice. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge. And the shot's on. Kulusevski! Rice. Rafinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Carvajal picks it up out wide. João Cancelo. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Gavi. Pedri. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's through here. Valverde. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's Hullet.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Alisson claims it. Carvajal. Valverde. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Interesting ball. Vieira. It's Pedri. And it's Hullet. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Denilson, he's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
987.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he put it away? Goal!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
Barcelona
Zakaria.
choosing to
Number
make the first
6.
change.
Vieira.
Barcelona
Number
are in
18.
front now, the game's
Carl
only
Heinz
goal.
Rummenigge.
Well, when the going gets tough,
Number
etc.,
11, Kulusevski.
they can still turn this round, I think.
We
Number
expected
21,
better, and so did he.
Williams Saliba. Number 10.
Shifted
Joshua
upfield.
Kimmich.
Oh, good ball!
Mbappe.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Carvajal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he cuts out the supply. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He gets big! It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear. Carvajal. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Taken back almost at once.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Zico. Oh, here's a chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say...
Zico! Gavi. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be great.
Valverde! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Inter Milan have their second corner now. He's cut it out. Xavi gets it away. France are looking to go forward now. Xavi. Denilson. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rafinha. Played back in. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
It's Zico! Goal! France! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
The goal scorer for France after 38
France
minutes
have
is
fired themselves in front.
19.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Zico, and here's Suarez. Got a shot away! And that certainly packed a punch. Carvajal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lahm. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
If you do have a chance today, please
Yeah, you don't
take
get
some
any
time out
points
to
for
give your
stating the
support
obvious,
to our
Peter,
better
but
stadium
thankfully
fund.
this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Inter Milan have their third corner. He's got tall. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. Nice interception, well timed.
The attendance for this
Almost
match
an hour
was
gone.
70,987.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a cracking ball. And that has been clubbed away. Lam. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Suarez. Nice shot at goal! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for France, number 8.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
13,
actually.
Bale.
France
Number
take the lead.
14, Parler. Coming on the field, number 22, Pepin.
Cuts out the supply.
Number 4, Messi. Number 24,
Valverde
Iniesta.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Zico. Well, played right into his path. There's no flag. Messi! He should have put that one away.
Messi was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Back into the middle. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Inzaghi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes
It's a
has
sharp
been indicated.
pass. Some really good ball movement. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. Oh, shooting chance! And he's picked out the run. Well-timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Gavi. Platini, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. Inter Milan, yet to have an attempt on goal. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kolomuani. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Almost half an hour in now. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And he's managed to get rid. There will be a throw-in. Tchouaméni, Inter Milan, finding their passes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of...
Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
All Black can pick that up. Argentina can break now. Just eases him off the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Conte, Adams calmly anticipates. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That has been cut short. Kaká. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And the shot! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And he's straight offside. Neymar. Campbell promptly onto that, and that is that. Inter Milan are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them, and it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's been picked out. Oh, he's bustling. Has a go! Sticks it away! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Real chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Substitution.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played back in. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Platini. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kaká. Kaká! Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, Casemiro has been a serial winner throughout his career, and it didn't take long for him to lift his first trophy in England.
Yeah, and he opened the scoring in the final with a header.
Yes, he did, and that turned out to be the winning goal. First time his side had won the competition since 2017, and his impact was immediate. Bergomi. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Quarter of an hour played. Played back in. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Casemiro, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Bayer Leverkusen have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Casemiro really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's got away. Van Dijk defend. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams took off unscathed. A tight 0.
Is only permitted in
opinions on the first half.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Inter really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there's the clearance. Carvajal cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Raul. And the shot! This time, surely! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That has not gone well. And it's Ronaldinho. Pinches it off him. Valverde. Time and again they are repelled. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Raul. Number 20, Mbappe.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Yamal.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 21,
Ronaldinho.
Number 6.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And claimed it back swiftly. Referee's given a throw. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Nuno Mendes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mbappe. Bergomi. Dip. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.